Hey everyone, today is my first episode of The Meaning of a Photograph, and we're going to be looking at one image that I shot with my Yashicaflex using Kodak Portra 160. Now I've been a big fan of the Kodak Portra 160 so far with all three of my TLR cameras, except this Yashicaflex is really starting to piss me off because I keep missing my last roll of film I took with this. Though the images are nice and creamy, I love the colors, I still only got 9 shots out of this. And all my other 2 cameras, the Rolleicord and the Yashica Mat, no problem, I get all my 12 shots. This one I got 9. Is it because I'm forgetting to wine it? I don't know. And there's another thing. There's always one shot that I only get a quarter of the shot right near to the tape where the film ends. So, and the space between each shot is about this much. As for my other 2 cameras, the space between each shot is about that much, just wide enough to cut in half. So there's probably something wrong with the wine, with the distance that it winds when I take a shot, or something. I don't know what it is. I'm almost starting to wanting to put this on the shelf as a decorative piece, even though it works fine and it takes really nice colors, although that's more attributable to the film. But still, I have a lot of fun with them, and with this one too, because of the nice images I get, almost no grain. That again is probably due to the film, but also it has to do with the lenses. I mean, it takes really nice and sharp images, and I don't have that much a hard time focusing with this one. So that's that. I still have my, so like I said, I use Kodak Portra 160, and they're really nice film, a bit expensive. Of course you can find them online, but I prefer to buy them at my local shop because I want them to always carry them. And they do, and they sell a whole bunch because I go there and sometimes they're out. You wouldn't think so, but yeah. And Amazon, I'm not an Amazon type of person. I mentioned that before. It's not my cup of tea, Amazon, unless I don't have a choice. And my Rolleicord, well, I put a black and white film in it, and I can't wait to finish it, to put my color film in it, because like I mentioned, this is the one I prefer shooting with. Now back to my images. So let's look at some of these images. I switched spots just for fun, but let's look at some of these images, the few I managed to salvage from that film. And the last image is the one we're going to look at and try to find the meaning behind it. All right, so here we have a nice image. We have 2 glasses of Rolleicord, a nice licorice drink that when you add water to it, it turns into this creamy color. It's a color I really like. And let's look at that image and try to find the meaning of that photograph for fun. The one for me anyways. You see, I'm looking at that image, and first thing I see, if let's say I'm a photographer or a critique, I'll look at it and say, oh, composition's nice. We have that nice blurry background, have that nice blurry foreground, and we have that one focus. That's cool. Colors are nice. We have some nice shadows. Composition's okay. But if somebody else looks at that image that is not so much interested in the composition and all the aspects of photography, they'll say, hey, is that Ricard's drink? You know, they'd say something like that. They'd look at the subject or the situation. But what caught my attention in that image, once I finished developing it and scanning it, I put it on my computer and I looked at it and I thought, oh, well, you look at that. The glass that has more liquid in it is the one that's in focus. Now, what does that tell me? Of course, I could go about, you know, the glass half full, half empty and all that. And sure, I could probably, at this point in my life, be more positive because lately I've been lazying around on the weekends. So when Monday comes, it's time to go back to work. I'm kind of not so, you know, motivated to go because I wasted my weekend being lazy. So it's not a glass half full I saw, but a glass that has more in it. I see the glass with the focus on more. So what I understand from that, from my personal situation, is that I probably need to do more of the things I love to do. Instead of just lazying around on the 2 days off I get a week, I could, you know, spend some time with my kids, you know, have fun with them, do photography more, go out and do some YouTube videos, things I love to do, maybe play some music, go hiking, go camping, you know, doing more things that I love to do. That would probably give me more satisfaction, and then my glass would probably be fuller. I'd see my glass in a more full way. So it's not enough to realize that you need to be more positive in your life. I'm talking to myself, not to you guys. Because realizing it doesn't do absolutely nothing unless an action is taken. So that focus on that glass that has more tells me not only to focus on doing more things I love, but to actually take action and doing it. So that is the message I'm getting from that one photograph. So that is the meaning of that photograph for me. So let's see what your photographs will tell you guys. Maybe you see something that speaks to you in that image. It's not a yoo-hoo image, wah image, no. Oh, and that shutter sound you hear is from my Rolleicord. It's not from my Yashicaflex. But if we keep it quiet, no one will ever know. So thanks for watching. You can write the comments, see what you guys saw, what you guys think of these episodes, because I'm planning on doing a few more because I kind of like that subject because it speaks to me, and I like to use my photography as a tool to better myself, either in my arts or in my own personal life. So, and I'm happy to share it, kind of thing I like to do. So again, thanks for watching. You can like, subscribe, do all that stuff. That would probably please me too. All right, see you.